Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. It's Season 2 of Project Cars 2 on Sim Racing System. Your eyes do not deceive you as I switch to the main screen. That really is the Zero Bandwidth logo. As the sole sponsor of a series on Sim Racing System, we are bringing you the Tuesday night US server series on Sim Racing System, designed carefully to bring you all the things that AC can't. This is all the stuff that's in Project Cars 2 that is basically not available in Assetto Corsa under normal circumstances. The series description, let's see if we can get in here. So we're going to have 6-week season, real time, real weather, and let's see if I can get a thing that shows you everything about it. So we've got Daytona Road Course, Kota GP Course, Sakita, whatever, which is Suzuka. The track in China, whose name I forget, Ju something or other, Hockenheimring GP, and the Le Mans Bugatti course to finish the season. Not the full Cirque de la Sarthe, but a little taste of Le Mans. We will be driving the Ligier JS LMP3, which is a sort of lateral step from the Ginetta that we were racing in Tuesday Night Lights last season. But very exciting to bring this out. We have 7 drivers currently registered, and we have a bunch of people in the Project Cars 2 voice chat, which I will join now. Good evening, gentlemen.
Man of the hour.
Well.
Who knew, right?
Did you end up winning the championship? Who won?
Oh, the last season? No, Dave got it, and I was second. He ran away from me in the last race, so it was not a contest.
Oh man. Was it? How many points?
I think the problem was that the last race didn't count.
Last 2 didn't count.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think the last 2 would have helped me, but the Hockenheim race, I was second, and then the last one, where was that last one? It was good too. Sim Racing System, here we go.
That's too bad. Yeah, what was the last one? Was it Hockenheim?
Oh, Zolder. Yeah.
Zolder, yeah.
I was not great at Zolder.
Connected right as we started to grid.
Yeah, I was not great at Zolder. Fortunately, neither was anybody else, so I ended up with a podium there too.
Nice.
But yeah, Hockenheim and Zolder didn't count because we didn't have 6. But as Enrique announced over the weekend, that is no longer a problem on SRS.
Yeah, that's true.
Super excited to see this. I don't know whether it
race.
Yeah, I don't know whether it gets into a completely different standing or if your points still count for the regular standing, but yeah. It'll be interesting. So it'll always count for something, even if it's not the main championship.
There's like an AI standings only.
I wonder if it keeps track of the AI drivers' points, like if it's the same AI drivers. It's like
That actually would be pretty cool.
That darn THX 1138, I'll beat him next week.
Dude, I had a brainwaver. I wish we could do like a teams race.
Yeah, do team standings.
Yeah, like two people, 2 drivers. I mean, just like F1, you know. On
the Sim Racing Online UK League that I'm now going to be doing Saturdays with, they allow you to register teams, and they'll do a drivers championship and a team championship for each series.
Nice.
In fact, I can pull that up.
That would be pretty cool if we had team. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and draft Luke or Ethan.
Okay, I'll pick Dave.
Thanks, buddy.
You've been kicking ass in these cars.
It's gotta be like You need like some alien, and not saying you're not an alien.
Well, I'm definitely not an alien. Don't you worry.
Yeah, so just a little preview of what I'll be doing on Saturday. This is the what I'm showing here is the Sim Racing Online TCR Championship, and you can see here they've got the driver names for the individual championships, but they'll also total up the team standings at the end.
What sim is it?
This is using the rollovers mod for AC. It's like 2016 TCR cars. The models are decent. The physics are okay, but they're fun to drive. So.
Isn't
Have you
it the
tried
one
the
that?
race room ones yet?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't tried the TCR stuff in Race Room. I've been really interested in that. For some reason, playing Race Room with my quote-unquote rig has been a challenge just to get it to recognize my wheel dependably.
Huh.
It's always a battle. It's like every time I start Race Room, it's like, who are you again? I'm like, now I gotta do all this all over again.
Yeah, I've done a couple races on SRS the last couple weekends there, and they're really fun cars. I'm not quite competent in them yet.
I did a GT3 race over the week, and it was just really bad.
I was kind of a DTM junkie in the 2013, 14, 15 seasons. So I've been really interested in trying the DTM stuff, but I mean, I don't expect to be any good at it, but it should be fun.
Yeah, I did one race on Sunday with Fred, I think, and I was very much dead last. Yeah, fun playing with the DRS and like trying to get that and then deciding when to use it. So it's a fun extra element.
What car was it that had DR?
All of the 2016 ones do, I think. I was driving the Mercedes, but basically if you're within 1 second at the end of a lap, you get 3 uses on the next.
Oh, okay. Those are the ADAC, like the modern DTM.
Oh yeah, modern DTM. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool if you go back and watch some of the race replays, because DTM posts, I think, they post live broadcasts in German, but they also go back and do the English commentary ones eventually. There are just too many cable TV deals or whatever to put them out immediately. But if you go back and watch some of the historical races from like 2016 on, you can actually see the wing like chunk down as soon as they hit the DRS. Like you can see it move in the race. It's really crazy. And they just whew, off they go.
The sound effect in Race Room is pretty intense too. It's like and then you lose all your rear grip, so you hope you're on a straight.
Yeah, it's different. I got 6 minutes to go.
So I'm 1 point ahead of Luke Sky in the championships, guys.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And dude, I'm gonna have to start practicing now.
Yeah, because it is only the GP course at Nürburgring, but it's still going to be a challenge with that car because you've got so many like tight turns that you have to like make it turn into.
The impossible task.
Yeah, T1 is going to be murder.
God.
It's
Oh my!
the start is going to be Wreckfest, and the challenge is going to be one of the 6 cars that survive that.
Who can survive turn 1? 2019.
Seriously considering the Fred strat there and just not qualifying. Just pick my way through the crowd.
The gap is going to open up so much between the front and the back there.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to catch the leader. I don't care.
Yeah, but Gene needs to catch the leader. That's the problem.
I have to get a victory. I have like no option. I only have a 1 point lead. So if I get second place, that's 2 points. We end up tying.
You just need to sabotage Luke's internet connection so he can't race next week, and you're fine.
Or like
That's
swerve
what I was planning on doing.
towards the guy that's next to Luke in T1 and make him bash into Luke in T1, and that way he'll have an incident point and you won't.
You think
All right,
Fred will
guys,
take
I don't
one for the
care. I'll take the fall. I'll be the bowling ball in T1.
I'm just a patsy. So are we making something that's protestable right now?
Say it again.
We just had a conversation that Luke's gonna protest next week. They were all
Forget
doing
you
it.
guys are both streaming this. You guys are snitches. Come on.
We're snitching on ourselves,
Conspiracy
though.
theory exposed. Illuminati confirmed.
Johnny Majors joined the
All right,
race.
I'll
Good times.
BRB.
All right, we got 4 minutes here. Well, we've got 8, so I guess it's official. Enrique is in. That's cool.
Dude, 8's a full race, man. That's a stacked grid.
Yeah, and look at those. Look at who the 8 are. Ethan, Enrique, me, Johnny, you, Pavel, Dave, Thomas. Like
Dave.
everybody in here was kicking ass last season, so this is gonna be good.
And they were kicking ass in the Janetta, dude.
Exactly. So the Janetta is pretty good training. I'm really glad I picked up a setup off the time trial because I wasn't getting close.
Oh, you did the same thing with.
Yeah, I'm letting the best people in the world in this car be my race engineer, and it certainly helped. I took like 2 seconds off my time tonight just in pre-race practice.
I wish there was something like that for the rent.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I've gotten setups from people. Chuck gave me one, Fred gave me one. They're all, I mean, I assume they're all fine, but I think most of my problem is between my wheel and my chair.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this window up. Oop. I did not get the car, or I didn't get the.
Mic check.
We hear you, man.
What's going on?
Who just came in?
Mr. Major.
Johnny Major.
See if I can get the right.
Oh, geez, not excited to hear. Okay.
There we go.
Expecting someone else?
So I just had an interesting experience. When you get the message that comes up from Steam to start Project Cars 2, if it doesn't have an IP address on it, you need to quit the SRS app and restart it so you get the IP of the SRS server.
Oh, I just clicked it. I didn't even realize.
Oh, is the race is the server?
Yeah, man, we're within 3 minutes. We're good to go.
Oh, whatever it said, I clicked on it. It's launching Project Cars 2, so I hope I did it right.
There it is, Sim Racing System 1.
Is it supposed to launch you into the race or onto the game?
It just launches you into the game, and then you go to browse online, and then the SRS server should be the first one that's listed. All right, let's pick the orangest livery. I haven't gotten my custom livery done yet. I can preview it here. It's not quite done, but I'm getting there. It won't render on anybody else's screen anyway, so don't care. I'll do the 14.
This game needs borderless windows.
Yeah, it
It
does.
just kicked me.
Oh no.
Could possibly move fast.
Alright, let's pick a different one. I could be United Autosports. That would be cool. They won the
Okay,
championship
Enrique
this
is
year.
the host.
Excellent.
Huh. Mine didn't come up.
Yeah, when you get the notice from Steam to start Project Cars 2, make sure there's an IP address in the little parameters that it lists.
I never get a notice. It just takes me straight into the.
Oh, lucky you. Oh no, John. Yeah, it was at 10 o'clock last season, but we got it moved back to 9. And the music is turned up. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get copyright
Yeah, it
stricken.
says Sports Play 69.195. That one.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
We still have to go into the browser menu. Never mind.
Yeah, it's asking me online filters. There's no SRS.
Should say
It's-
sim racing system. You shouldn't have to filter it.
Yeah, it's Sim Racing
Should
System
be the
1. It should be the
first
first one listed.
It keeps on saying looking for multiplayer sessions, and it kicks me back to the online filter page.
Yeah, it should do. It should take you to the. You should click on browse online.
Yeah, I did, and there's nothing there.
I would get off and restart. I actually had to restart once because the first time I did it, it wasn't. Oh, look at that. Check out Ethan Dean's picture.
Oh, I forgot to start Crew Chief.
I eat on me.
There's no Helicorsa. I need a spotter of some kind. Alright, come on now. Whoa, not looking at the screen. There we go. Oh god, I clicked off the game.
Pasha?
Yeah, that was my bad.
So after I click OK, should it start up Project Cars too?
Yeah.
Okay. Got that far.
Radio check.
I'm going to browse
Spotter, radio
online.
check.
It says looking for multiplayer sessions to join. And there is nothing here. It keeps on kicking me back to online lobby filter.
I'll tab out. Make sure you don't have a notification that you have to click OK on.
I did that already. I'm in Project Cars. But when it brings me to the server page, it kicks me back to the online server filter page. Online lobby filter.
See if you can search it. Sim Racing System 1.
You did register through the app, right? Oh yeah, you said you did because you
Yeah.
hit join, yeah.
Yeah, I saw his name there.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Pasha, we've got 8 minutes to set a lap. Cold
Yep, I
tires all
think I
round.
got it.
Awesome.
Just see pop
Your
up.
brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm at the livery.
Did you search for it or it came?
No, it came up.
Nice, good job.
Right side. Car right.
Awesome. My
Clear
first
right.
race in Project Cars 2.
Welcome to the party, man.
Yeah, first online race, yeah. This is cool. Glad to see we got 8 people up
close
too.
to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, stay away from me.
Okay, cool.
I didn't say I didn't know how to drive. I just said it's my first race.
Looks like I'm going to have about 3 laps, maybe 4 in qualifying. No, probably 4. Here we go.
The leader's just
That's
done
weird. Why didn't it
114.44.
start in VR for me? That's weird.
You have to add it as a parameter to, like, the SRS app makes up the command that starts the game.
Okay, where would I put that? In the launch options?
Yeah, I think you can put it in the Steam launch options, or there might even be a way to set it up in your SRS profile, I forget. Since I didn't have VR, I wasn't really paying attention to that when I read all the stuff.
Oh crap. Okay.
Yeah, you have to add the server, like the sports play thing, plus the Dash VR. But even that hasn't worked for me in the past, so I don't know.
Mine does the opposite.
Before.
Always launches it. And I don't want it to.
It launches in VR for you?
Every time it loads up, brings up Oculus, HTC, Vive, whatever.
You're looking your left
But on
front,
SRS you're saying
turn
on
long.
Project Cars 2?
No, SRS.
No, I
I
know.
actually have to unplug my Oculus Rift.
No, it works fine for the other games on SRS. It works fine for everything, just this time it didn't launch them.
Yeah, you probably just need the everything okay.
You're looking your right front into turn 5. Fastest lap for Dean,
What's everybody
140.00.
doing for fuel? I don't want to run out of fuel.
I haven't even looked yet.
Yeah, it doesn't even have
Okay,
the
Pasha,
options for
your water
VR
temperature
in the
looks quite
option
high.
menu. It's like grayed out. It's like it's not even reading it. Is anybody in VR? Or no?
I think some of the guys do.
Sector 2 is
I've decided
2.1
against it for
seconds off the
PC2 just because
pace.
I can't get it to work yet, so I'm doing single screen right
You can't get it to work, what, on SRS or in general?
just on SRS.
Well, let's see if we can do it this time.
Your lap time was 149.55.
Patterson, you put a time down yet? Like a real.
Almost.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The oil and water temperatures are both high. You might need to take it easy for a bit. New fastest lap for Dean, 139.21. Your brake temps look good. Sector 1 is 2.8 seconds off the pace.
Well, I clearly don't have this car dialed in.
Sector 2 is 2.5 seconds off the pace.
That's a lot.
Your front tyres are cold.
I think Jim's getting confused.
P3, that's your quickest lap in this session.
There it is.
Sector 3 is 1.3, off the pace. You're locking your left front into turn 1. Your engine's running a bit rough, mate. Your tyre temps are all fine.
Oh geez, it really is heating up.
Sector 2 is 2.2 seconds, off the pace.
Jeez.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The engine's on its last legs, mate. Try and give it some breathing space.
Well, I just realized the cost of using a time trial setup. My engine's at 50% damage.
That's your fastest lap today. That lap time was 1:44.44.
Telling Gene, you gotta open up that rad hardcore on any time trial setup.
Yeah. What Dave said.
I don't
I
know how
opened up mine
Gene's
to
getting
10%.
away with 10%. I was at like 45.
I think after a couple laps, I was down to 3% fuel not fuel, engine.
Okay, Pasha, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
That's good. Come on, get out there and give me one more lap. At least practice a little.
All clear on pit exit.
Oopsie.
Your brakes are cold, be careful. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
And I double upshifted.
Checkered flag, P3.
That was scary. Well, if I can find some consistency, I'm sort of encouraged.
All right, here comes the hard question. How much fuel is everybody putting in?
Yeah, that is a good question. Do not return to race central.
P3, 20 minutes.
So it should be about 11 laps by my math.
I'm gonna trust you.
But my math was way off last night, so I'm just going with 50 liters and I'll deal with that.
I don't think we're gonna do 20 laps, so I'm gonna put 55 liters.
I can name that tune in 46 liters.
Oh, look at you with the cocky.
Remember, when you hit the gas, you will turn right if you're on the outside.
How come we're not
Oh, you
doing?
remember?
20 minutes.
Why are we not
P3.
doing a rolling?
All right,
You guys
Pasha,
are very
get ready.
broken in this game.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
Car left. Clear left.
We could do a manual rolling start. Everybody
Left
crash
side.
into each other.
Clear left.
Well, there's 2 incidents.
Starting off good.
Start's all right. Let's build on it.
Yeah, I think that was Powell. He just drove through me in T1. Just drove right through me. Very uncharacteristic behavior. Whoa, what was that?
Sorry.
Left side.
Well, that's the race.
Clear left.
Your suspension's going to need sorting. You'll need to come in.
Yep, my race is done. Incredible. Wow, that was something.
I heard somebody got flipped around.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I was coming up on Pavel and he just didn't accelerate on the banking, so then I clipped him when I tried to go around him, but
And then
I
he
guess
flipped
that spun him into the wall.
and then he flipped over right in front of me and wrecked my car. So I'm done. I'm dead. Oh, and I got a pit lane speed penalty only, even though I was going like 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, pit lane speed is like 37 kilometers an hour.
The pit exit's clear.
I don't think I have a limiter.
You've got cold brakes all round.
I don't have a limiter button either.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
I don't even see you.
The leader
on
has
the,
just done a
position chart.
140.56.
Well, I'm in last. I got screwed.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
heard
I'm like
somebody-
2 laps down.
Heard somebody got their butter toast flipped over or something.
Well, this is great for the race that I'm hosting.
We think you might have gone outside of track limits there. We're seeing right front locking into turn 5.
Had a legit shot at a podium, and now I'm dead last 2 laps down.
Recovery.
2 laps, dude?
Good.
Well, so much for being excited about anything.
Okay, Pasha, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. You're running last. Your brake temperatures look good.
Engine temperatures are hot.
Uh-oh.
You're locking your left front, braking
Ruh-roh,
for
Shag.
turn 1. You're locking your right front going into International Horseshoe.
I think it'll last 14 minutes.
Your tyre temps are looking good. Blue flag.
Yeah, you can get away with a lot in 20-minute races.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna use this car.
Looks like P5's gone off in International Horseshoe. Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
I just beat my best lap of the race by 27 seconds.
Holy shit.
Because it's my first hot lap.
Is that what a pit stop does?
Yeah, I haven't run a full lap yet. Because I got crashed, and then I'm still on my out lap.
Oh my god. Did you get turned upside down?
That was
Yeah, I totally flipped over.
1:45. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
And after that, my car was wrecked.
Your water temperature's creeping up.
Damn it.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Thank you, Pasha.
You're locking your fronts into turn 4.
Super wide.
Okay, Pasha, your water and your oil are both looking pretty hot right now. Try and take it easy. That's a new fastest lap for Dean, 1:40.46.
I love that half my upshifts are double upshifts. That's great.
You're locking your right front going into International Horseshoe. That engine doesn't sound right, mate. We'll keep an eye on it.
Great. Needed more radiator. Maybe 30 was also not enough radiator.
All right,
your
Pasha,
engine damage?
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
I'm at
left. Come on, head up. Keep your
50
focus further down the
opening,
track.
I'm
That's
pushing
half
the
distance.
temps,
You're
so
looking good
he's
for fuel.
probably pretty toasty right now.
Fastest lap for Dean,
I'm at
140.13.
60% engine damage.
Oh God!
I'm just gonna lift off.
That engine's in a bad way. Just take it easy. Let's see if we can get it to the finish.
There we go.
We're seeing right front locking into turn 5.
Is that you that cleared all those cones, Gene?
Yeah, they were looking at me funny, so I took.
Well, I'm in last. I might as well go repair my engine. Take another pit lane penalty.
I think P. or
Okay,
A
Pasha, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's
default.
now 11 seconds. He's pretty slow into International Horseshoe.
You know what? Never mind. I'm wrong.
We're seeing lots of front right locking. Watch your speed.
Oh, geez, this is going to be minutes. Well, that's a great start to the series.
Oh no.
Yep, now I'm stuck in the pits.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
I should have known I was getting too excited for this and hoping it would go well.
I feel like that was last season. I was like, we're gonna do the radical. It's gonna be run out of fuel in 2 laps or two races.
I'm just not destined to have fun anymore, I guess.
Oh my god. That's very determinist.
How much time is left in the race? It's not even showing me.
6 minutes.
Oh, great.
Are you stuck in the pits?
Yeah. I decided, oh, I'll pop in and repair my engine, and now I'm sitting at almost 2-minute pit stop.
Dude, Posh. So
So now I'm like 4 laps down.
when at 8 o'clock I started streaming,
Go, go, go.
and since there was no Project Cars 2 race, I jumped into iRacing to do the Formula 3 stuff. I literally got punted on the first lap, flipped over like 3 or 4 times into turn 1. Ended up with
Okay,
massive
Pasha,
engine.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Towed back to the pits. Didn't have fast repair
Pit exit's
so I
clear.
waited
Don't
like
cross the
3
white line.
3
Your
minutes
tyres are cold. Watch out.
to get a repair.
That's a new
And
fastest
then
lap for
only to find out my car was way too
D140.04.
damaged
We
to
need
go
to get
back
some
out
heat
anymore.
into these brakes.
So yeah, that was a good.
You're locking your right front into International Horseshoe. You're out of track limits there. You're locking your right front into turn 5. Blue flag. You're locking your left front going into turn 6.
On your left. Clear left.
You're locking your left front, braking for
31%
bus stop.
engine
Yikes.
You're locking your left front into turn 1. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Your brake temperatures are okay. Your tyre temperatures are good. Last lap. That lap was a 1:45.40. Good lap. That's your quickest today. and water temperatures are high. You need to back off a little. You're locking your right front going into International Horseshoe. You're locking your front right wheel. You're locking your left front going into turn 6. There's the checkered flag. That's disappointing.
Ethan took the win this time.
Well, that's 2 nights in a row that I've been decent on my own and then just wasn't meant to race. I just can't have one fun thing anymore.
GG, don't forget, save replay. And don't click to Race Central. So do we have to wait for this thing? Or?
Think so.
Whoever's the host needs to figure it out.
I think it was Enrique.
I thought it was Enrique. I'm quitting. I mean, does it ever time out?
Don't think so.
I don't want to leave and I don't get the P2. I'm taking a chance.
Well, there it is. Well. Well, that's that, I guess.
Oh man. Better luck next time, Pot. Dave, good job on the P3 though.
It was not P3.
No?
No. I got killed on the last lap, so I dropped to 5, I think.
Oh lord.
We're lapping a back marker. I was following him, and then Pavel decided to go full send. So he clipped him into the wall, and they kicked out and tagged me.
I was thinking about doing the GTV, but I just don't have it in me right now.
I'm definitely at fault for the lap 1 incident. But Pavel was clearly not driving a setup for this track, because I was passing him on the oval like he was standing still.
So GTE looks like fun. I just don't have it in me tonight.
This was in lap 1?
Yeah.
I'm watching it now. Whoa, what? Oh my god.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and post a link to Gene's stream. And that's it for me tonight.
All right, Pasha. Better luck next time, bro.
So next one will be a Coda. Also real time, real weather. See you tomorrow for the Chris Hay race. Thanks, everybody.